Good morning and welcome back to another on the water unboxing. The MTB monthly subscription boxes that I get. This is the Bass Elite box. This is for the month of June. June's almost over. I had so many tournaments at the beginning of this month, or throughout this whole month. I'm just now able to get to this unboxing and to really get out here on the water after the unboxing and fish with these with you guys and show you guys how they work and do a little bit of a challenge, a little bit of a MTB slam. But yeah, I mean it's really nice all right now. A little bit looks a little ominous behind me, but I think it'll be okay. Maybe just a little sprinkles, but that won't be for this video. It'll be for the next video, because this video is just the unboxing. Next video will be the slam. But yeah, okay, well, let's get into this one without further ado. All right, first one out of the box, we get a frog, scum frog. It's called a bass rat, white. You know, in the these frogs, they look really really cheap, and they look really chintzy, and and they don't really look like a whole lot. But here's the thing, they work. So just like any other frog, the only thing is the nose is kind of pointed down a little bit, but it's kind of supposed to, because it's supposed to imitate a rat, right? A mouse. But and it's in the white color. Cool. We're gonna throw this around, obviously. Lily pads. We got lily pads here, and then I'm gonna throw around some pencil reeds. Probably try to stay away from the thick stuff, thick, because these hooks don't look super stout. But we might just push the envelope with it a little bit. Cool, like that. All right, next one out of the box. Z-Man Goat in Okeechobee Craw. This thing, this color is pretty awesome. So the Goat, this one is a 3.75 inch. Oops, sorry, 3.75 inch long bait, and it's just a little craw bait. You can throw these work great for like jig trailers. You can put them on, like, say, obviously jig, bladed jig. I've thrown them on buzz baits, spinner baits, you know, bladed jig. If I didn't already say bladed jig, you might have Texas rig. Obviously, it works really well. You know, punching, flipping, and punching these two, flipping and pitching. So, Okeechobee Craw. That's a really good color. Even though any other place we're not on Okeechobee, what I really like is the green pumpkin and the blue flake, and there's a little bit of blue plastic in there too. I don't know. I can't tell you exactly why that works so well for me, but it sometimes just does on super clear water conditions, and where fish are a little bit more pressured. Sometimes that little blue flake and a little bit of a blue plastic little tone in with the green pumpkin, sometimes it just gets bit. I don't know what it is, but it just works for me. I really like it. And this stuff here, they have the Elastex, so this is going to last you quite a while. Come in 4-packs. Doesn't seem like a whole lot, but one bait will probably last you all day if you don't come across a pike. So awesome. All right, next one we got V&M Baby Swamp Hog in the Watermelon Red. Awesome. So it's like this is like a craw style bait. It's a craw style bait, but it has, so like the body, take one out. The body is almost like a Cinco. You know, it's got like a stick bait body to it, which is good. I like that, because it gives it a little bit more grip for the hook. Whatever you want to do, gosh, you could probably do. I'm probably throwing this on a jig, to be honest with you guys. But you could do a small Texas rig, drop shot, put it on a Ned head. That'd work great too. Shaky head. The shaky is a really solid option. We might try a shaky head instead. I think we might do a shaky head with this, just to mix it up a little bit, because I've been throwing a lot of jigs lately. So a lot of this, it is crossed up. Well, it's kind of like it's not, I don't know, it's more like a creature, I should say, not much of a craw, because it doesn't look like much of a craw, but it can resemble it a little bit. But in between a craw and a lizard, I would say. And I'm going to throw this, I'm going to throw it anywhere. It's a soft plastic. I like to throw up and cover, but if I'm going to throw it on a shaky head, I'm going to kind of stay on the edge of the heavier stuff. I'm not going to go deep in, because on the shaky head I'm throwing a lighter line and the lighter hooks and stuff. So, excuse me. Cool. Yep, that should work out pretty good. They got a size on it. It looks like it's like maybe a 3.5 or almost a 4 inch, but all right. And we have hooks, spear point, 3/0 EWG hooks. I mean, I'm not really sure, what else to say about it, but yeah, maybe we'll have to use these with that other bait, kind of throw it on a Texas rig. I think maybe I might have to do that instead. But solid hooks. You guys have seen me use them in the past, and all these challenges get a lot of spear point hooks, and they work. They definitely drive that hook point home, and they've got the little curve here in the point where when it gets in there, it holds. It's like it holds the fish in there a little bit better once it gets past that barb. So, alrighty, next bait. Moondog Bait Company. So we got, looks like a green pumpkin, red or orange finesse worm right here. American flag, made in USA. All right, I'm gonna take one out for you guys so you can see a little bit closer. But it's a really little worm. It's a super finesse worm. I am probably going to throw this on a net head because it is so small. I got to get this on a jig or something. I think it's it's too small even for a shaky head. So I don't know. We'll have to see. The lake I'm in is really weedy, so we'll see. But a lot these, I don't throw a lot of finesse worms like this small, anyways. But these worms, really good for pressure fish, obviously, and really great for smallmouth. And what I'm going to throw them on, probably either drop shot, a net head, or a shaky head if I can. Holy, that was loud. Bird just flew like 3 feet away from the boat. And anyways, so yeah. Great natural colors too on this. You got green, I don't know if you can see it. Green pumpkin, and then to like I don't know what color that is. It's not even like it's like a dull orange kind of. But really good. Probably really good around docks as well. So it's also another good option to try. Good place to try it. Oh crap. This is gonna be a little tougher for the slam, but we'll see. Vexen Triton blade. These blade baits are pretty good for when you get small bait fish. And actually, right now in this lake, there's a lot of bluegills about this size. So this actually could work really well. But I don't fish with blade baits enough, to be honest with you guys. I just don't. There's so many other baits out there that I would rather fish and that I catch more fish on than blade baits. But they do work. So I'm not trying to dog on them or anything at all, but they do work. They're a good option. This one's got some really small hooks. Not a big fan of that, but it's a small bait, so I can't do a whole lot about that. It's a 3/8 ounce, so it's pretty heavy for a small bait, which is okay because I can throw it on my BFS stuff, or you can throw it on your BFS stuff. Anyways, where am I going to throw this? Sky's the limit. I fish these the same way I do a lipless bait. I'll fish it the same way, same places. Might do a little bit more erratic with this one, just because of the blade and the flash, depending on what the fish are reacting to. So Not bad, not bad. Okay, so I don't know if I've done this one before. I'm not sure, but I've seen this before, but I don't know if I've done this one before on the channel. Anyways, it's the Ducket Sway Minnow. So it comes with, okay, I'll show you the full package first. So here's the package here. And it actually comes with the jig heads inside the package as well as the minnows. And you get, looks like you get 4 different kinds of minnows, plastics. You get 2 about the same size. So you get about 2 about the same size, like kind of like a more of like a just take a couple out. Take them all out. So you get a little bit of you get a larger one here, and then it kind of goes down from, well, you get 2 larger ones, about the same size here, same color, and then you get 2 of these, same size, same color. So you get a jig head. So the jig head, here it is here. The camera keeps timing out. So I think that's pretty cool. You kind of get yourself a little package here, like a little kit for a jig and minnow setup, something to start with. And well, you know, jig and minnow, you guys, I mean, if you've been watching any of the tournaments and stuff, or anybody else fishing, you can throw the jig and minnow practically anywhere. It just depends on what part of the water column you're fishing. I'm gonna probably be throwing it up shallow and see if we can get some pretty good bites. I don't think the hook is very, well, the hook doesn't look too bad, but probably not going to go up deep in thick cover. All right, next bait, we got 5-inch 9 lives jerk beefy. It is the color's called Honest Abe. It's a 5-inch 5-pack. This is pretty cool. So it's a darker color. I really like that. I like the darker color. I like top. It's got copper flake in it too. Copper flake belly. That's cool. I like that color. I really do. So this will be, I mean, I could probably throw this right on that same other jig head from Sway. But pretty cool. So this is going to be like another jig and minnow, or another jig and minnow type setup. You don't have to. You can put it on a Texas rig. You can put it on just like looks like they got a weedless sinking hook. But I'd just throw it on either a Texas rig, or I'd probably throw it on a swim bait hook, so I can text pose it, and it's got the belly weighted swim bait. Maybe do an underspin. That'd be pretty sweet too. Pretty killer. So I might end up doing that actually, because then I can have a little bit more fun with it, toss it up into some stuff and cast some line a little bit more. Sometimes these fish out here right now are in a chasing mood, so I might end up doing that. Cool, I like that. Oh man, another one of these. Oh, well, it might be okay. So we got a 1 ounce Hail Mary Fish Lucky. It's a lipless crankbait. I like the way these things look, but this is just so heavy for where I'm at. I'm going to struggle with this one. I am definitely going to struggle with this one. There is no doubt. I'm going to have to toss it and reel it fast. I'm going to have to burn it up shallow, because these fish aren't off the deep edges right now. Not on this lake. Anyway, so, but that is where you should be throwing this, or where I would think you would want to throw this, is on the deep weed lines, because it's a 1 ounce, so it's going to sink, right? But you throw up shallow and you burn it. That can get some pretty good reaction strikes too. So play around with it and see what works best for you on your body of water. But typically my first glance is I'm going to throw it out deep. I kind of see an issue with this bait. This might... Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. Well, it looks like it is sealed. So if you can see right down here, the crease, I mean, it is very prominent. Like there's a gap. I don't know how well that's sealed. It looks like it is sealed, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't like that. I really don't. But yeah. Well, anyways, there's bait. One thing I really do like about this bait, the size of the hooks. These hooks, they're probably oversized for this bait, but I like that. I like that a lot. So, all right. Well, put that back in the box here. Well, that's it for bait wise. You know, just like every other box you get an MTB decal, and you get your what's inside little card here. Scan the QR code and you get some more information on the baits in your box. Okay, well, without further ado, let's get after it here. Not this video for the fishing for the slam, but I'm going to end this video right here, this portion, and the next video you guys see will be the slam for this box and all these baits. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for hanging out with me on this beautiful morning. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get set up for the slam and get everything ready to go. And that's going to be the next video coming right up. So guys, thanks a lot for watching and hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. We'll see you in the next video.